down. Mess with me now, Tom.
Come on, Freddie.
Take it, Suzanne.
Tom, of course, another train is going by right at this very moment. For the past 24 years, Vermilion, Ohio has been home to the annual Woollybear Caterpillar Festival. The population goes from 12,000 to 160,000 when the festival's around. We've got a special treat for you. Dick Goddard, the local Fox weatherman at WJW for 30 years, predicts the weather with...
Okay, we'll do the audio here. Hi, I'm Steve.
Many puppets to show up for our annual Woollybear Festival.
Now, how did this festival get started?
1973, went to the local frog jumping contest down at Valley City. On the way back, I told my Julie and my daughter Kim, how about a Woollybear Caterpillar Festival? They said, why not?
Okay, well, we have some videotape, actually, of the festival that was held on October 6th. Tell us about it while we're watching it here.
It's a wonderful event, and there's the Edison High School Band from over here at Milan, and it's fun, it's family, it's free. You can't beat that. We get over 100,000 people now. They race caterpillars in the Woollybear 500. There's a queen. There's one of our teams this year. The theme was a tribute to the Cleveland Browns. We have a wonderful time, and there's Big Chuck. And there we have some more contestants and some of the winners and losers.
And actually, we have some of the winners of this year's competition right here. This is the animal look-alike.
Okay, we're not going to
hear. Is it important in this area, Dick?
Well, it's been important in this country because at one time we were an agrarian society. People grew their food. They had to know how, well, who is that? It's like the boss. But keep moving. Make a poor target. But anyway, they needed to know what nature was going to provide for them. They wanted to know if they were going to actually starve during the winter season. They needed to get as many clues as to what nature was going to send their way.
And they didn't have the Weather Channel.
They didn't have that or the local weather guesser, but they did
have these.
Somebody evidently along the line said, you notice these caterpillars, they have an orange kind of band in the middle. They're dark on either end. I've noticed if they're darker than they are light, it means a lot of snow. Conversely, if they're light-colored, very little snow. If they're fat and fuzzy, it means a cold winter, skinny, scrawny, mild winter. But look closely now through the magnifying glass. Pay attention, Bob, especially 13 segments. That means 13 weeks of winter. How about that?
Wow. So what's the winter going to be like?
Cold and snowy.
Oh, okay, say that.
I think we knew that.
Thank you. It's quite the phenomenon here, you guys. Thanks to Dick Goddard for joining us.
Hey, thank you much,
Suzanne. For you, Bob.
I want to hear that Woollybear song done with James Brown backing her. That's what I want to hear. Coming up later. Lori?
Okay, we're going to go a few...
Well, people in Kansas
and notice
up to 8 inches of white stuff fell on Kansas City, giving them their worst.
and look, Wilma.
But we know it is, sooner or later. The weather cooperated in Northeast Ohio today for Dick Goddard's big morning on national television. Fox After Breakfast is broadcasting live from Northeast Ohio all this week, and today the focus was on Dick and the Woollybear Festival. The king of all weather took the Fox crew on a live tour of Vermilion, complete with this year's Woollybear King and Queen. Look at them. Fox After Breakfast airs weekdays at 9 a.m. right here on Fox 8.
That was so good, and you were so funny, and it was great.
Really? Well,
you're big time.
Coming off an hour and a half sleep last night, I wasn't sure where I was. I had several people had to remind me, but that was wonderful out there with Wilton the Woollybear, Marinko, Pam Cooper, Charlotte Popovich. I could go on, but I'd better not. All the Woollybear people that made it go are out there.
We were very excited when we gathered around the TV this morning to see Uncle Dick.
Couldn't wait to hear what I was going to say, but I guess it went all right. Suzanne Wong was happy with it.
Yeah,
She's a young lady.
Nice.
She's a cutie pie. Yeah. She's now the parade marshal in next. Trap.
And the same time now I'll be stopping.
National TV shot and you got upstaged by a train.
I knew it had happened. The Woollybear Express.
We've got a special treat for you. Dick Goddard, the local Fox weatherman at WJW for 30 years, predicts the weather with this caterpillar. Thank you.
To no one's surprise, Dick was a big hit, but his Woollybear winter forecast was a big flop.
So what's the winter going to be like?
Cold and snowy.
You were just spectacular.
You're not just saying that, are you?
I think I can get you on Rosie O'Donnell next. Or maybe Geraldo.
I'll go. All right.
Dick Goddard, next Geraldo. What do you think, huh?
Well, we're going to be
Jerry
really
Stromberg,
slow.
Fox 8
We're going to be
News
really
in
slow.
Vermilion.
just lose the worm, though, Dick. You know.
Dick was great on that.
He really was, yeah.
He's got a future in the business.
You know, and Gary suggested you make video copies of those and peddle them at the local stores, but I told him you already thought of that.
Oh, that'd be a big seller, I'm sure.
That's our news at 6. Lots going on tonight. Let's get together.